Hello friends, welcome back. Oh wow, you know it's going to be a good episode when your voice cracks in the first word of the introduction. Hello friends, welcome back to the Stygian estate. I have psyched myself up for this episode. I am pumped. I pounded a can of Relentless, I listened to a Sabaton album, I punched a cow in the face. I'm ready to go. Two of those things are true. I don't like Sabaton. We got 6 more recruits than normal. We have, not really any experienced recruits. An apprentice Vestal could be good. Sort by level. Let's see what we've got. We have one level 1 or level 2 Vestal. She is an experienced recruit. But I think I'm happy enough to get rid of maybe my cursed Arbalist. I do like an Arbalist. An Arbalist is a lovely class. We've only got the one. Maybe I should get rid of Berlin. He's experienced 2. I mean, this is, like, not... It's pretty standard, it's pretty average, I think. I think I need to keep him. What about Peroi? She's experienced 2. Castle is experienced. They're also experienced. What about Blangy? I don't think I want anyone called Blangy in my team, but he's experienced. Clontimus Neil, he's not experienced, which means he's going to be more expensive to level up, but only a little bit. I mean, come on. We already have a Crusader. Man, we really need to upgrade our roster size, but I don't think we can, no. Alright, maybe we don't take the Vestal. Maybe we don't take the Vestal. I'm just coming around to the idea of not taking every healer I see. But maybe we get rid of Cruel, who is... No, alright, okay. I'm going to get rid of Berlin, because I basically never use the Jester. That's a bad kind of habit to be in, but I just don't... I think everything the Jester does, other classes do better, most of the time, apart from maybe Stress Relief. Which is fine. Did they change? They did change Inspiring Tune relatively recently, by the looks of it. I don't remember it doing that. I know they changed the Jester a lot towards the beginning of the Crimson Court, which was like 6 months ago now. Alright. I think we're going to get rid of Berlin. I think that's going to be a controversial decision, but I think for me it's the right one.
Wild eyes and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us.
Maybe the additional 6 recruits do not have a chance to be experienced. That is very possibly true. Okay, so what do we want to do this episode? Well, I mean, we'll have to see what's on offer. We don't necessarily need to do another loot run. Our last one was relatively successful. And we're okay for gold, not great. We could go back and try and kill the Baron. I mean, this is a good trinket. Baron's Lash is also fine. I think it's actually very good. What bosses have we got? Oh, Fortifying Garlic for killing the Sodden Crew? I don't think so. Rat Carcass, immune to death by Crimson Curse. The Crimson Curse can kill you? What? Does it just do damage to you sometimes? Have I seen this before? I've seen the Rat Carcass before, I think, a long time ago. You can all fuck off. It's actually pretty scary. I didn't realise that the Crimson Curse could straight up kill you. That doesn't seem right. I know it can deal damage to you, so maybe that's what it means. We need to watch out for that, though. Apparently, killing the Baron will reset our infestation level, which might need to be done because we're encountering a lot of bloodsuckers, and they're stressing us out and cursing us. So maybe we go back and try and kill the Baron. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks like a reasonable decision. However, everyone's extremely stressed out right now. Most of them are in stress relief, but that does mean that we can maybe wait a week and get them out of stress relief. We do, I don't know. Why are you... Oh, right, okay. I'll sort by level again. Just to get everyone in the right spots. We are missing a healer at level 3. Well, I mean, we have Ver, but he's afflicted. And obviously Herbard is a complete no-go. She's afflicted and very stressed out. Actually, does that matter? That she's afflicted? If she reaches 100 stress now, will that kill her? I don't think so. It's all academics. I'm not going to take her. We need to do an apprentice dungeon. So maybe I should kill the Sodden Crew. It's garlic, though. Like, we don't need garlic in our lives right now. I'm going to go to the Ruins, medium. Resurrection's Collar, probably not great. Diseased Herb is, again, probably not great. The Plague Doctor can cure herself of disease. The Blood Course Medallion could be fine. Life Crystal. It's a long dungeon, which is fine. Do we have an antiquarian? I believe that we don't. I've been looking for an antiquarian for a while and not found one. Okay. We're going to do this medium mission. I think medium and long dungeons are relatively similar in terms of loot, because you end up having to throw a lot away on a long dungeon. Okay. We'll take Bohon. Hopefully get her to level 3 at some point soon. I mean, I've been informed that Plague Doctors are, like, ridiculously good in the Cove because of battlefield medicine. I can understand that, definitely. But I also think that doesn't apply on level 1 dungeons because you don't get the massive crabs that bleed you. So maybe we'll leave her. She's good anyway. She's good anyway. She's fine, right? I never remember how good Blight is in the Cove. I think it's pretty good. I think it's fine at least. Take a man-at-arms. This is going to be quite a defensive team. And, you know, we might just take a Flagellant. No, because Bleed isn't as good. Do you want to take a Shield Breaker? I mean, it does give us the chance to break armor. It also just allows us to learn more about the Shield Breaker because we've only used her, I think, once, maybe twice. Twice, I think. I mean, her skills are pretty good, but they're also very situational. I think we probably want Puncture, though, if we go into the Cove. And I think we probably want to get rid of... We don't have much Mark Synergy. So maybe we get rid of Captivate? And take Puncture? No, we get rid of Ada's Kiss, because she's going in rank 2. Like, basically every time, because we're going to want Rampart with our man-at-arms. So I think that's probably fine. Expose, I don't think is going to be too useful. Impale and Ada's Kiss we can't use from rank 2. So we'll take her in rank 2 and we'll try her out. You are going to want Rampart. I think I do want Crush over Defender. We've got a fairly tanky team going on here, so I think we take Crush over Defender. We have Retribution, so that marks us, which is good in the Cove. Bolster is, I still think it's very good. I still don't know whether it's better than Bellow, though. I think Bellow is probably slightly better. Slightly. Not a lot, but slightly. You are going to want Divine Grace, Divine Comfort. I don't want Mace Bash, man. I want Dazzling Light. There it is. And you can have Disorienting Blast. We'll take Battlefield Medicine. I'll try anything once. We'll take Battlefield Medicine and we'll get rid of... I want Disorienting Blast. I think I don't want Noxious Blast. We're going to be pretty good at hitting the front. It's hitting the back that's going to be an issue for us. Hitting the back is really going to be an issue for us. I mean, we have Judgment. Can hit everything in the back. Maybe we want Exposed to be able to hit rank 3. I mean, realistically, I'm going to be using Pierce and Puncture to be hitting the front lines. I mean, Captivate can hit rank 3 as well. Yeah. And she has Mark Synergy. I'm learning on my feet here. Yeah, do you have to excuse me? You don't have to excuse me. Obviously, you can do what you fucking want. We might get rid of Serpent Sway and take Expose. Yeah, I am worried about hitting the back line now. Do we actually want a Hellion instead of a Man-at-Arms? I mean, the answer to that question is probably yes. We do have one. Mansell... My game hanging? Yeah, Vampiric Spirits is not great in the Cove, but I think we'll take Mansell. Sisters of Battle, cool. Shieldbreaker has group names associated with it now, that's good. So we'll take Barbaric Yorp and we'll take Iron Swan. I'm pretty much just taking her for Iron Swan at this point. Barbaric Yorp is obviously a better stun with a slight drawback. Breakthrough is also pretty good. But I'll upgrade Iron Swan. I'm probably not going to upgrade... Braid's gone. What am I not going to upgrade? Oh no, the Relentless is draining from my system. Breakthrough, that's what it's called. Iron Swan. Will be upgraded. You are all experienced recruits, which I love. I really do. We will upgrade Breakthrough. I am something of a lover of Breakthrough. I know it's a bit of a newbie trap skill. I understand that, and I like it anyway. Read into that what you will. Do we want camping skills? It's a medium dungeon. What have we got going for us? Wound Care, Battle Trance is good. Reject the Gods is not, in my opinion, unless I'm really missing something. It's a very, very niche skill, especially with a Vestal. in our team. Revel is also very niche. Sharpened Spear is fine. I don't think any of these are worth spending money on. And the Shield Breaker skills I'm going to need to kind of read up on a little bit here. Anna's Embrace is fine. Probably not great in the Cove because you don't tend to get blighted that much. Sandstorm, you can sing it yourself. I'm not going to indulge you. Does not look particularly good outside of a select few boss battles. Like against the Prophet, maybe that could be good. Maybe a couple of other bosses that are not immediately springing to mind for me. Snakeskin could be fine. Snake Eyes looks very good. Snake Eyes looks very, very good. I'm reading that right, then. Right? You tell me I'm reading that right, and that it just allows us to bypass 15% protection? Or up to 15% protection? Seems very strong. I think we will just take this. As for you, Pep Talk, Encourage is good. Pray and Sanctuary. Well, Sanctuary is good. I don't think I'm going to be running out of stuff to use my time units on. The Cure could be strong. Leeches could be pretty good, actually. Experimental Vapors, fine. Pep Talk. I'm going to get rid of Pep Talk and give her Encourage. Because I think Encourage is just straight up better than Pep Talk most of the time. Yeah. I mean, there is a mathematical equation to do there, but I'm not going to do it. So you can do that yourself, and then you can tell me in the comments if you like what's going on there, and we'll just get right into it. Okay, you can go down here. I do want to take all the food I can because the Cove is like, I do think the Cove is one of the harder zones in general. We don't have anyone cursed, but we might end up having someone cursed. I'd rather play it safe and maybe lose out on an inventory spot, I think. We're not going torchless because these guys, well, not this. The infestation level is going to cause us to be encountering a lot of bloodsuckers, might stress us out. We will take 2 keys, 2 herbs. We won't take a bandage because I don't think bandages are particularly useful as curio interactions in the Cove. And we do have battlefield medicine to cure bleeding. I think that's maybe a risky play, but I think it's probably the correct one. We'll take another shovel. It's 250 gold. That's not nothing, man. That's not nothing. We'll take more torches instead. I'm just thinking our inventory looks a little bit empty. I guess we're not taking bandages, so we'll take a holy water. All right. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. You were thinking. Yeah, I know what you were thinking. And you know what? I would have been thinking it too. And you know what? You would have been completely correct. We'll take Heaven's Hairpin. He's done it. Who's our biggest straight-up damage dealer here? It's our Hellion. I think we'll take the Eldritch Slayer's Ring on you for now. Shield Breaker. Okay, Venomous Vial could be fine. We don't get blighted very much. We do have a blight skill in the form of Captivate. Which is like, I'm unlikely to be using it too much because I don't have a lot of mark synergy. So I think we will not take the Venomous Vial for now. I think there are other trinkets that are going to be better for us. We could just take the Mercurial Salve. I think that would actually be better. But we're probably not going to do it. We'll take a stun trinket first. Oh yeah, definitely. 100% Blasphemous Vial. Every single time. We may not need another stun trinket here. We may be able to just take Sniper's Ring? Sniper's Ring is good. You won't hear me deny that very often. Yeah, I mean, the accuracy is maybe overkill. Because our Plague Doctor is relatively accurate as a class. I think she doesn't tend to miss that often, at least in my experience. Yeah, we'll take it. And, okay, so we just want the best damage trinkets we've got here, really. Because our Shield Breaker is like a utility DPS. But I will take the Protection Stone, actually, and I'll go for a damage trinket as well. We're not going torchless. Oh, I mean, Dismas' head is a little risky. Maybe we do want to play it safe. We'll take the Solar Crown. I think that's probably going to be fine. Apparently I've been overrating Junior's head. I can understand that. I'll take the Chirurgeon's Charm and the Tome of Holy Healing. Stress has historically been a problem for our healer, and that's probably why. To be honest, because I insist on taking Junior's head. So maybe we'll try not doing that. These are, like, generally pretty bad, I think. Seems good. It's probably fine to look at our quirks. Every now and then, I don't think quirks are actually particularly important in most situations, until you get to, like, the very end of the game, when you probably do want to be picking and choosing quirks for the Darkest Dungeon itself. I think it's very reasonable to just... because you're unlikely to be spending very much money on getting rid of quirks in the early and mid-game, you probably don't particularly care too much about them. The class and the skill setup that you've got are more important than quirks, so it's probably not good to ignore them as much as I do, if I'm honest, but I also don't think... I'm not going to change them, so it's unlikely that I'm going to be particularly worried about them.
The fish is almost unbearable.
Okay. What an eventful start to our dungeon. May you live in interesting times. In that case, I'm not going to crank my torch until I get to this room, because we're completely safe, I think. Maybe a little bit more stress relief. No. Bass relief, I think, is just bad. Pretty much all the time. Or at the very least, it's neutral. And can also be bad. Okay, more scouting. Lovely. Give me a secret room, buddy. Oh, nice scouts. Critical scouts! Alright, this is a very, very quiet dungeon so far. How many rooms do we need to go to? We need to go to all but 2, right? Yeah, all but 2. So, I mean, I do want to go to these rooms here, because, you know, there's nothing in them, so we might as well, right? This is holy water? Maybe? Is it holy water or is it herbs? Brackish tide pool. I think it's probably herbs, but I don't know what it does. Might be stress relief? It's not herbs. Alright. That's fine. Oh, anti-venom. Anti-venom. Yeah, I always get those two the wrong way around. And it is healing and a little bit of stress relief. Seems good. Seems very fine. Right, so we'll head down here. We will go down here, even though we haven't scouted the very end room. What's the worst that could happen? It's a fight. That doesn't seem like a problem.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
I cannot recall when we ventured onto land. Why did we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves? I will now return home, back to her embrace. Alright, we've reread that 7 times. We'll get rid of you. We do want all the loot we can get our hands on here. We're trying to level up, really, and get some loot behind us. That's the purpose behind this dungeon. More food. Very nice. And there is a trap here. I don't believe that the light level affects our ability to disarm traps. Man, you would think the Shieldbreaker would be a trap disarming class. She's quite stealthy, you know? She's quite sneaky. Generally tends to correlate. I've played my share of video games, buddy. It tends to correlate with ability to disarm traps and avoid damage. Goes all the way back to classic tabletop role-playing games. Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, extremely nerd voice. Okay, well, we use a shovel, I think? Yeah. That's good. Lots of loot. Citrons, Deeds, nice. I love a good deed. Alright, well, you know, what did I say? Worst case scenario, this happens. It's not that bad. I think I also said I was gonna light my torch up. But not doing that is also fine. We can just do that now. So, you know, that's fine. Yeah, we didn't really pay for that. So, do I want to use Blight? I don't know. I mean, I definitely want to hit the back line first, so I think we have to puncture. This is a small damage decrease, but it also makes the opponent more likely to be critted. I mean, we want to hit the back line, but I'm trying to absorb this information as I go. This also takes us forward 1, which makes some of the Hellions' camping skills worse, potentially. And it also pulls her forward 2. That's very good. Yeah, it's like spearfishing, basically. And we can Yorp these two. Yeah, that's obviously great. Or maybe I could just Wicked Hack. I think I'd rather kill this, yeah. That's I mean, Barbaric Yorp was great, but just killing that is still better, I think. Will Judgment, the Deep Stinger, because it does have a tendency to stun you. And I can maybe just kill that with Breakthrough. Okay, it is looking like Breakthrough. Or maybe the Shield Bearer's guard breaking ability. It's going to come through for us here, hopefully. Good dodge, good dodge. Or we could Plague Grenade. No, that doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. I mean, it stuns this and this, or blights this and this. Yeah, in that case we should Blinding Gas and stun ranks 1 and 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's also broken the guard, so we don't need to use Puncture. Although, honestly, why not? I guess we Expose, and that should just kill it. Nice. Ah, the Shield Breaker's animations are really cool. I say animations, because animations in this game are, like, really minimalistic. There's really not a lot. It's like an old kind of comic book style. That's the kind of motifs you see going on here. And I really like that. I think that's really cool. I mean, people have, and including myself, have gone on at great length praising the art in Darkest Dungeon for very good reason, I think. We can't really do anything here, so I think we just Battlefield Medicine. Can we Battlefield Medicine ourselves? We can, might as well just heal, sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm beating a dead horse, really, by going on and on about how the art in Darkest Dungeon is amazing, but have you fucking seen this game? It's fantastic! We will Dazzling Light you, hopefully get the stun on. I mean, some people have gone so far as to say, we'll Pierce here to get rid of his armor, or, you know, bypass some of his armor. I mean, what am I trying to say? I feel like the art is the best thing about this game, and that's, you know, that's not saying very much, because the art is amazing. But, I think this game, like, if it had just, you know, standard, like, average meh art, would be like a 7 or 8 out of 10. It'd still be pretty good. But I think the art kind of bumps it up to like a 9. I think this game is made so much better by the art, and that's maybe like a really obvious thing to say, but I think it bears repeating because it's real good. So we want to get rid of the Citrons here and take the crests. Yeah, we are not really hurting for loot. So that shouldn't make it easier to make a decision like that, but for some reason it does. Because like not a lot hangs on that. I think it's the right decision. But I think I would have agonized over it a lot more if we were very, very short on either heirlooms or gold. We are hurting a little bit for gold, but nowhere near as much as, you know, as much as we potentially have been in the past, so. We're doing okay for ourselves. It doesn't really matter which way we go here. We're going to get 1 fight and 2 squares of backtracking either way. Unless we just want to bypass these 2 rooms. Yeah, actually that's definitely the right decision. We'll just bypass these 2 rooms. Unless it's not the right decision. It's not even obvious. I think this is the right decision to go this way, regardless of what we end up doing later on. Nearly clicked in the wrong spot there and got hit by a trap. Got hit by a trap. I'm so lost without you. That's a song. I don't know if you're. I don't know what the song is or what it's called. Maybe you can enlighten me. Probably not, quite honestly. Yeah. Again, I don't think it matters. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Which way we go here? These rooms are not likely to be particularly rewarding for us, but they're also not likely to be particularly dangerous. It's just 1 fight for these entire 2 rooms. It's not too bad. We will Judgment you. A lucky crit could kill it, actually. Okay, or we could just get a low roll, but then Iron Swan kills it, so that's still fine. Okay, so, I mean, we can Plague Grenade. That does not seem particularly good. I really felt like a Plague Doctor here was not the best choice, just in terms of utility. I mean, I haven't given Battlefield Medicine a chance to shine yet. We haven't had any bleeds or blights go on. Like I say, I think that's partly to do with the fact that it's an apprentice dungeon. Can we just... Nah, we can puncture you. That should kill you. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, so I don't want to go on record and say that... This is bad. We'll break through, just to get her in the front line. I don't want to go on record and say that the Plague Doctor does suck in the Cove. despite the advice I've been given by someone who's clearly better at the game than me. But I do feel like maybe it's the wrong choice on an apprentice dungeon specifically, because the giant enemy crabs don't appear. So we can puncture you. That shouldn't just kill you actually. It does break guard though. It's given it a 500% chance of breaking the guard. That seems a little bit clumsy because like surely that's intended to be like a guarantee no matter what. So can they not just code that in? I don't know. Maybe it's not a guarantee. I feel like it probably is though, or as near as makes no odds. So another breakthrough? No, we'll just Wicked Hack, I think. I don't think the extra 2 damage on this is worth worrying about. Can we Plague Grenade? Yes, but it's easier to... It's not quite easier to stun him than Blight him. No, it's... well, yes, it is, because we have the Blasphemous Vial. So we'll stun you, guarantee that kill. Oh, 5 damage per round for 1 round. I am an idiot child. Or Judgment instead. Oh no! That was a misplay. That was a misplay. I saw 5 damage Blight and I was like, oh, 6 damage is dead in 2 rounds. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We don't need to worry too much. In that case, I think we will attempt to stun you. And then we can break through with our Hellion. Get a little bit of damage on number 2. And armor piercing, lovely. Doesn't get rid of its protection, but it does bypass it for 1 turn. Lovely.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So maybe we should have taken Noxious Blast instead of Disorienting Blast. I'm thinking that was actually my big mistake there, so yeah, that one's on me. We will heal our Vestal, because she's got the lowest absolute health. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a knockdown drag-out fight here. Battlefield Medicine again, sure. Yeah, that's on me. I should have taken, probably should have taken Noxious Blast. We'll actually just Divine Comfort here, top everyone off. Can we stun it? We can stun it. I can also kill it in 2 hits, so I think we should just do that. Maybe that's the impatient play, but I think it's going to end up working out for us, and it did. Sweet. That was not the safest play in the entire world. 2 Citrins is pretty good. It's like 500 gold.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And by like 500 gold, I mean exactly 500 gold. I think we get rid of the torches, and we take 2 Citrins. We're not going to need all these torches, I don't think, for another 5 rooms. And we'll just go along here, because we didn't get scouting. Not that I can remember why I thought that mattered. We do want 4 crests, but I think we probably... Oh, it's a medium dungeon. We can camp. We should do that in the next stream. We will throw away our herbs here, yeah. And I will just do that, yeah. Get some more loot, perhaps.
May indeed stalk these shadows.
Oh, journal page.
A glint of gold.
What novelty awaits us? I've read this 700 times. Give me some new lore. I want new lore. Alright, we'll take 875 gold over an emerald. That's like a no-brainer. Would we take an emerald over anything else? I think get rid of the anti-venom because we have battlefield medicine. We don't need this food at all. Okay, cool. Oh, we didn't scout this room. Shit. Did we scout this room? I don't think we scouted this room. We got lucky not to find a battle there, I think. Okay.
A spark without kindred.
I mean...
Without hope.
I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth it just to get rid of the stress here. This is going too well. I don't know how to react when these dungeons go so well. Even if we get rid of the nighttime ambush, we can still get ambushed by snakes, I think. I still think it's worth it. I still think it's worth it. Hellion is not that often in rank 1. But do we have anything better to use? I will take Snake Eyes. We'll definitely try that out. Snake Skin is fine. I think it's actually quite good. Oh, Hellion is disease. We can get rid of a disease here. That's very, very strong. Leeches, yeah, cool. Vampiric Spirits Cleanse. I don't think anyone else had a disease. No, I just thought I'd check. So we still have 3 time. I was like, oh, we're not going to run out of stuff to use our time on. I mean, we shouldn't, honestly. Maybe we just use Battle Trance or Snakeskin. I think Battle Trance is better. Because we can make sure she's in rank 1 a little bit more often. Or we can use some stress relief, but that isn't a very efficient use of our time. We can use the cure and some stress relief. Again, not hugely important, I don't think. Alright, well, we'll use Battle Trance here. Seems good. Are we going to get ambushed by snakes? We are. We are. Okay, that's fine.
Spirits are lifted.
Horror! Oh no, she's horrified. 60 and 23 stress per round. I did remember this, yes. This does ring a bell.
No rest by the fire.
Okay. Venomous what? Venomous what, sorry? Venomous Gleek? I don't know what that means. This is horrible. So let me try and work this out. Guarded by rank 3, which makes these worse. Yeah, okay, so these guys will guard the big dudes. And then riposte and use... guard and then riposte, and that's going to be an issue for us. We can blinding glass, which I think will hit both of them. Yeah, okay. And that gets the stun on. The lack of music in this, I think I said this last time, the lack of music in this is actually scarier. Because this is quite a nasty fight, I think. So we can just hit the back line? Oh no, we can't, because this can't hit the back line. We can hit the front line. But that will just hit the Rattler, right? Huh. This is actually like a puzzle fight. I like that a lot. Oh. It's stealthed. Okay. Do we need to just hit these then? Yeah. Yeah, I think we do. It breaks guard. I assume that breaks guard when you attack the thing that's being guarded, not the thing that is guarding. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. There was some science there. Alright. We can Yorp this. Want to just Yorp it? It will stun both of them. Yeah, I think that's fine. And their stealth will be broken in a minute, so that's good. I assume... I should know this, but I think that when something is stunned, it can't riposte. Yeah, that does seem correct. Good. I mean, it should be correct. I think it would be an oversight if that were not the case, especially because stuns block guard. I should have taken Laudanum. That's what Laudanum's for. Laudanum just doesn't really do anything in most dungeons. Yeah, but if you take a shield breaker, it can, like, completely save your run, so don't do that, I guess. We also need to kill it fast. I don't actually mind this riposte too much. Plague Grenade you. They have quite a bit of blight resist, but we have 140% chance to blight. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We need this DPS, because otherwise our shield breaker's going to get destroyed by stress. Which honestly is probably going to happen anyway. We will Divine Comfort.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of...
In the fevered pitch of what, sorry? What was that, Wayne? What was that? No, not finish your phrase, you're giving me anxiety here. Oh, then let's go for the shield breaker. Infuse? What does that do? Blight, okay. Venomous Gleek. I don't know what Gleek means. I don't know what Gleek means. I think I just kill it. Oh, so close! And we'll Battlefield Medicine 100% of the time here. Yeah, I am maybe thinking that is the correct choice. And we should just kill it. We should just kill it. Does the shield breaker get stress relief when we kill it? When we kill things, maybe? Probably not. Oh, dear me. It's alright. I know I'm taking the hack and slash approach here. It's a mark of fear, I think. I am very worried about how this fight's going to go. Well, rank 3 is dead. Rank 2 is Not even that close to being dead, really. We'll battlefield medicine you again. And I think I just want to heal my shield breaker here. She is very, very important to me. 11, we got the high roll, sweet. Heal for 9 is fine. It's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, I'm in an apprentice dungeon. 9 is a pretty good amount to be healed for. We are gonna need you to become virtuous, my friend, because you are almost certainly gonna end up being stressed out here. Yeah, there we go. Hopeless. That's not the worst. It does cause her to skip turns occasionally.
No hope at all.
Okay. We obviously just heal here, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, that fight got me flustered, and the reason it got me flustered, largely, the lack of background music. Such exquisiteness must be admired, they say, and so I am made to dance for their desperate, dust-pitted faces, for their watery, bloodshot eyes, their cracked, grinning lips. I'm not a person to this debauched audience. I'm an exotic wonder. I am a beautiful thing. Okay. There's a fucking diary of a snake there. That's okay. We can't really afford to take that. We can take 2 Aegis scales though. Aegis. We've been through this. We'll drop the food. We'll take 2 Aegis scales. That's not as good as it looks, because 10% protection is often equivalent to 5% protection. Especially at this low level. I think it's still fine. But I don't think... I think it's better than the Citrons. We could find 1 more Emerald. That would be equivalent to finding 3 more Citrons, depending on which one we drop. Oh no, we've got a journal page here. That's... Did it give me 2 of those? I think I just took it into my inventory rather than getting rid of it. We'll take the Shimmering Scale. We do want the busts and the gold. Lovely. Okay, that's fine. And we have camped, obviously. Let's move on. I think that went fine. I do think that went fine. We need to keep you in position 1. I probably should have made more of an effort to do that in the last fight. Like I say, a little bit flustered by the lack of background music, which sounds extremely dumb. I understand that. Okay, these guys can't really be blighted. The Plague Doctor probably the weakest link in this group right now. Probably. Yeah, it sounds silly to say the lack of background music was putting me off there, but it's actually really unsettling in a game which has background music everywhere. We can Yorp. No, we can't really. We'll Iron Swan and hopefully kill this. Nice. No stress for us today, boys. Okay. Taunted, lovely. Not a problem there, not a problem. Okay. We need to kill the Gatekeeper. These guys are just meat sacks, honestly. But the Gatekeeper stresses us out, and we cannot have that. No, we cannot. Okay, nice.
Decimated.
And we also have armor piercing as well. That's pretty strong. Minus 15% stress for the entire quest. Did we get that from killing the snakes? And she got double, or just over double. So that must be a reward for killing the snakes. These snakes actually seem pretty good to be killing. They gave me quite a lot of loot as a reward. Yeah, they stressed out my shield breaker. That could be a serious problem in another world, or in another universe, but the rewards do seem worth it a lot of the time, at least. Alright, so we can break through, he says for the 19th time this episode. Every time I take the Hellion Man, I'm just like, oh, we can break through that, we can break through that. It's like Hans Harry with the Houndmaster. It's just one of those skills I'm always looking for an excuse to use. That kind of sucks. It's not too bad, but it kind of sucks. Okay, sure. Well, I guess we don't break through then. Seems fine. Yeah, her hack skill, is it hack? Wicked hack? I can't even remember. Should take care of that, so that's fine. Is it Wicked Hack? Am I losing my mind here? Yeah, it is. The Relentless is dilating the blood vessels again. It's wearing off, and apparently I can no longer think as a result. Okay, we'll take the invitation. Do we even take the invitation?
Push on to the task's end.
An interesting quandary. Is it actually an interesting quandary? Yeah, because I can't remember how many of these I have. I think I have like 4 or 5. We are going to want to go and kill the Baron probably next episode, or try to at least. The only reason I didn't this episode... This is great art, by the way. The only reason I didn't this episode is because I didn't have a good enough team to want to go back in there again. We will drop the Citrins. And I don't think that's an obvious choice, but I think it's correct, maybe. We've got plenty of torches left. Yeah, we do need to go to the end here, but that's okay. No scouting, unfortunately. We'll default party order. Does she still have the buff? Yeah, for 2 more battles. Okay.
Another mariner.
Lovely.
Another misfortune.
If we find 2 more obstacles and we can't get past them, we can always come back and do this. I'd rather not backtrack if we don't have to, but we can. We have that option available to us. We have not scouted this, so I will crank the torch up a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Didn't need to, but we didn't know that. And you know, I think we're going to be just fine here. Our Shieldbreaker did get stressed out. It's okay, really. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think.
Beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Did you guys know that Sebastian's watch was his last? They were jolted during the Reefing's repast, which was the best they could make in these murky halls of their Works Great House in the raw and flash of black powder. We dropped our bowls and hurried to him, and all they could find was a spent pistol and trail of blood leading into a maze of shadows. Did you know that? And they pressed on after that, which seems like a bad idea, but, you know, I don't make the fucking rules. Alright, we don't want anything here. Nothing here is worth it. We're unlikely to find another stack full of gold. It's like maybe 50-50, so, you know, not unlikely by definition. Maybe we just get rid of the torches. Fuck it. Who would we be if we didn't do that? Don't say competent. This is very rude. This is very rude. We got scouting anyway, which is good. Okay, 1 more fight. No more obstacles. This is not the fight I wanted to see, but it might still end up being fine. We want to Iron Swan that. Yeah, it's not very easily blightable. It's like a 60% blight chance. Oh, okay, we don't want to Iron Swan that. We want to... Plague Grenade these guys. Yeah, 120, 140, so 90% chance to blight assuming we hit, which we did. Because of his accuracy bonus, it's all coming together! Alright, we'll pierce you and just kill you, hopefully. Azadwa! You heard me, buddy, you heard me. Alright. Well, looks like we break through again. Good, extra 7 damage. That more than makes up for that debuff. Because we're going to be breaking through again. 2 of my dudes got cursed. I think we need to go and kill the Baron. I think it's no longer optional. We're getting cursed too much. And also, I just want to kill the Baron and unlock more content, potentially. Yes? Unless you just want to blight you. This is our last fight. We just blight the supplicant here. I'm not worried about our health, I'm just worried about stress, and that means I want to kill things fast. That kind of sucks, but what can you do? That, you can do that, and it's really good. That killed them both. Sweet. Divine Comfort for some stress relief, hopefully? Probably not. No, okay. No problem. None of this is defensive at all. Thank you for stressing me out. Well, we might get some stress relief for killing this. She's going in stress relief anyway, but that's fine. Right, well, that's that then. Maybe we get scouting here, find a secret room. It's very possible. I don't know why I clicked that. No scouting? No scouting. Okay. Let's go then. I think that went fine. Without that last ambush, when we were camping, that would have been pretty much perfect.
This maze seems almost traversable.
Almost 10,000 gold, load of heirlooms, okay trinket that I'll almost certainly never use. And 2 level 3s. Eagle Eye, doesn't do anything except push out potentially better positive quirks in the future. Scattering, by the same token, I don't think she has any range skills. I could be wrong. Maybe her snake charming skill counts as a range skill? Let's check that, actually. Yeah, okay, puncture is a range skill as well, actually. There was impale and captivate. Okay, she has quite a few range skills. That's fine. We will throw these guys out of here. Ooh, that's not very good. What are you? Spoilers. Delayed curse craving. Interesting. Maybe we'll go for that, but I think I'd rather go for the Baron next episode. Anyway, we're going to put some people in stress relief, because otherwise I will forget. Herbert, you are a tippler, so you can only drink, which is probably why you weren't in stress relief last time. I seem to recall that the caretaker was in the bar. Murterburge. Gambler, you are important to stress relief, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? He's a known cheat and a gambler. For fuck's sake. Or she, rather. In that case, this is the first time I think I'm going to do this, but it's actually pretty much necessary to get rid of Gambler. Which is, yeah, it's a problem. I'm not going to lie, she's a bad gambler. Well, Vare has to go to the brothel. Yeah, Vare, you can go to... Well, you can't go to the brothel because the caretaker's there. Paroy, you can go to the cloister. No one else is afflicted, correct? Yeah, no one else is afflicted, which is very good. I think I do want to take some time or take some money and just stress relieve some of my more useful people. Like Lue is probably top of the list. Dismas. Yeah, you can go to the Penance Hall. And we're back down to 20,000 gold, but I think that was fine. I think that went pretty well, and we are kind of working on making our roster healthier. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. It is appreciated, as always, your continued interest in this series, whether I understand it or not. So thank you guys very much, and I will see you next time.